the 7 p.m. mark race. And of course, you know how we do it on the evening rush. We look at the hot topics, hot trending topics that you have been talking about. And we have about 2-3 discussions today, but let's start with one. And the most important of them all to me right now is INEC's extension of PVC collection. That's like a huge and great news and a huge relief, because a lot of people have been wondering, especially considering the bottlenecks that have been faced by a lot of people in collection of their PVC. We've always wondered, you know, if the January 22nd benchmark was going to be a thing, but we're glad that INEC has considered that. And I'm going to read out the press conference that INEC, you know, released about this. The reason I like to read it out is so that we pay attention, especially to the fact that they heed your call. I had to say that, right? Because some of the complaints you have been making concerning extortion and all of that, I think that it has finally gotten to the ears of the Lord. And they have responded and they say they will react to it. By the way, welcome to the Evening Rush. My name is Precious Inya. And of course, I got my best girl,
Juliet.
Calm down. You know the
so
release
good
music
to be
today.
with you.
I know it's Thank God it's Friday, but you're not about to go to the studio to
Friday.
sing. This is a talking studio, not a singing studio. Not a music studio.
Oh
So be calming down. All right.
You're jealous of my talent.
Oh wow.
My singing talent.
Really?
Aww.
Oh, amazing. Oh. So what do I have?
I don't know.
Talente.
Dancing talent.
Okay, Lagos. So as usual, discussion is going to be between you and us, but we'll let you in on the exact content of the press release after this break. Stay with us. This is 90.3 Voice of the People FM. Did I say my name is Precious? I said it earlier, right? She said her name was Juliet.
Yeah.
We're being produced by Promise. Did we say that? Okay, we just said that, right? Let's quickly jump on a break. We'll be right back. Lagos, stay with us. Evening Rush with Precious. Featuring sound and informed guests across various sectors to discuss matters arising on Hot Topic Party.
What was the rate of inflation? And Demi, what was the exchange rate?
Intense conversations.
We'll be
right back. Critical analysis.
What is wrong with us 200 million people? We can't even give ourselves.
Sometimes disagree.
When we say our GDP, it's not an oil dominated.
To agree.
Stay tuned.
I saw that.
We'll be right back.
Now you have a voice.
We'll be right back.
All right, you are welcome back. 90.3 Voice of the People FM, and this is the Evening Rush. Today, we'll be paying attention to two things. So because it's Thank God it's Friday, we'll be looking at, first discussion would be on the collection of your PVC, the challenges you've been going through. You know, we've brought the INEC and the REC, that is the Resident Electoral Commissioner in Lagos State, here in the studio. He spent an entire show with us, answering your questions, and he gave out his personal number on the show here that day. So but today we'll be dedicating it to taking your complaints and your experiences taking your PVC, and then what you also think about the extension of by 8 days. By the way, we know it may not sound so much.
There's no more excuse for you not to collect your PVC.
Exactly.
1 week. that's beautiful.
8 days, not 1 week. Don't insult the remaining
8
days.
days.
8 days, yes, please.
That's a lot.
That extra 1 day is a lot too. So, all right, Lagos. So I'm going to read you a press release by the INEC Commission headquarters yesterday, and I'm going to read it in very detailed, so you understand what was said and why they took the decision that they took. And just to also let you know that phone lines are open. Would like to take your thoughts, your reactions, what your experiences are, in the collection of your PVC, and what you also think about INEC's extension of the PVC collection. So here we go. So the press release is tagged extension of time frame for collection of permanent voters card PVCs nationwide. And then it does read, it says, at its regular meeting held yesterday, today, that was when it was released yesterday. All right. Thursday, 12th January 2023, the Commission deliberated on a number of issues, including the ongoing collection of permanent voters cards, PVCs, nationwide. Now, the Commission is encouraged by turnout of registered voters and the surge in the number of collected PVCs across the country. In some of the states, as many as 100,000 PVCs were collected in the last 5 days since the devolution to ward level started on Friday, 16th January 2023. That's very impressive.
Good. That's
a ward
good.
could record as much as 100,000 PVC
I am
collection
excited about
in 5
this.
days. That's actually very commendable. So the Commission is determined to ensure that registered voters have ample opportunity to collect their PVCs ahead of the forthcoming election. For this reason, the time frame for collection of PVCs is extended by 8 days instead of ending on Sunday, 22nd January 2023. The collection of PVCs will continue until Sunday, 29th January 2023. At the moment, the period of collection is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily, including Saturdays and Sundays. As a result of the extension, there is a consequential adjustment of the collection by location. This from Monday 16th to Sunday 22nd of January, meaning that you will keep taking your PVCs. You've been taking from the ward since last Friday, right? You keep collecting in your ward till Sunday 22nd of January. That's what it means. So he said collection at local government level will resume on Monday 23rd January to Sunday 29th January 2023. Meanwhile, the Commission is investigating allegations of extortion by officials at some of the collection centers and inducement by some unscrupulous voters to circumvent processes in order to obtain their PVCs. Those found culpable will face disciplinary action and or prosecution. So similarly, the Commission is disturbed by allegations of discriminatory issuance of PVCs. Those people that have been saying that,
They don't
and when
give
some
to
people
Igbo
say they don't give to Igbo people and all that. So the Commission has now recognized that. So that is why I particularly like the content
So
of
which
this.
means they are hearing us, they are listening.
Exactly.
It's a good thing.
So when I tell you that when you talk that they hear,
hear,
you should understand that they hear. I probably would have called Oga Festus Okoye to join
Okoye
us,
to join
but
us,
let's just let
really.
him rest first. Maybe next week we'll see if he can join us on the show. So let me read that again. He said, similarly, the Commission is disturbed by allegations of discriminatory issuance of PVCs in some locations. This is against the law. All bona fide registrants are entitled to their PVCs and to use them to vote on election day in any part of the country where they are registered. Resident Electoral Commissioners RECs have Resident Electoral Commissioners REC have directed to ensure that no such practices occur nationwide and take immediate disciplinary action against violators. For the record, the Commission has printed 13,863,441 PVCs for all new valid registrants, as well as applicants for transfer. Okay, this is for all new registrants as well as applicants for transfer or replacement of cards. So total number of new cards that have been printed so far for both people who registered newly, for those who did transfer, and those who lost their cards and all of that is a total of 13,868,441. I would rather say it's approximately 14 million. That's why I know for mass reach. Okay. So nevertheless, issuing officers should compile any complaints about non-availability of cards and forward them to their immediate supervisors for the attention of resident electoral commissioners, who shall compile and forward them for necessary action. The Commission once again appreciates the patience and perseverance of citizens, as well as we continue to fine-tune our process to make the collection of PVCs easier. Full stop. The end. Right. Festus Okoye Esquire, National Commissioner, Chairman, Information and Voter Education Committee, Thursday, 12th January 2023.
I like the fact that they've listened to all the complaints and they're doing something about it. It means that even actually when you talk, they listen, and things are changing, really. You know, it means that so your voice is actually being heard. So it's a good thing.
All right, so Lagos phone lines are open today. That is what we want to do. Let's get to know what have your experiences been so far in the collection of your PVC. We want to know. Call us now, 0700-903-903-903. Send us WhatsApp messages. We'd like to share your experiences as to what the collection of your PVCs are. 0700-903-903-9. That is for WhatsApp number if you're calling in the diaspora, from the diaspora. If you're in the diaspora and you're going to come back to vote, please, we'd like to hear.
Yeah.
We'd like to know. Let's know,
because
right?
we hear that some people,
we hear some people are coming back.
And then for those of them who called us like a few weeks ago, and then you've collected, you can also share some of your beautiful experiences with us.
We want to hear both the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah. Really,
let's hear the good ones too, at least.
Exactly.
Let's hear that. Okay, I've collected and I have my PVC, and it was seamless.
Yeah, there are people who actually called in, whom I've heard say that the process was very seamless for them, and they didn't waste time. Somebody called and said she didn't take up to 2 hours. Somebody even said, oh, they didn't even take up to 30 minutes. They got their PVCs and they left.
We want to hear those tears of people. Those ones who were calling.
So Blessing from Banana Island. How far?
Yes.
If Blessing can hear us, she called from Banana Island the last time when the Red Commissioner was around and she laid her complaint. You know, we told her what to do. I don't know if she eventually did it. So Blessing from Banana Island.
We need feedback.
If you can hear us, we need your feedback.
Yes.
Please. All right. So hit us up. Let's get to hear from you. What has your experiences been so far in the collection of your PVCs? 0700 903 903 903. That is the number to call if you want to call us and be part of this conversation. 0700 903 903 903. However, if you want to do a WhatsApp message, you can send it to 0700 903 903 9. 0700 903 903 9. You know, I was talking to a colleague earlier this morning in a different show, and he was narrating his experience when he went with a friend to pick up PVC in, I think it was that same Etiosa, right? And how when they got there, according to him, they first of all announced the PVCs and said, oh, the PVCs were not available. And then later I said, okay, just hold on. Then I came back and somebody carried them and entered corner and said, so you bring 2K to pick your PVC. So, you know, I'd like to also know if you have had such experience of extortion, since INEC has recognized it, what is it like? Share your experience with us. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Oh, yes, very good evening to you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Dami Dele from Ilasamaja.
Dami Dele from Ilasamaja. Go ahead, let's hear you. Have you picked your PVC, Dami Dele?
No.
Okay.
I went there yesterday to collect my PVC.
What was the experience like?
And the person inside told me that I should go to their head office at local government.
Now they are no longer in INEC office now. Now they are in ward. Did you not go to your ward?
They came to our side to collect the. They came to our
Oga, they are not giving PVCs in local government till 23rd. So that means your PVC should be in your ward right now.
But they don't see my own yesterday.
Okay, so you know what you do for us. For us. I'm tempted to say that you should wait till like after next week you go back again, right? But since 23rd is the week after next, right? So what you do, just patiently wait till that next upper week Monday, right? Then you go to Isola local government and let's hear what they will tell you. At least you still have 7 days from then. But if you go on that Monday and they don't give you, please kindly call this show. You know I run this show 6:30 to 9 every day, right? We're here with you every day. So kindly call and tell us, no matter the topic we're discussing, we would like to hear the feedback.
Yes. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much for calling and sharing your experience. We appreciate it. Right. All right. Lagos, yes, you heard that. So you know, the thing is, I wonder why some cards are still not available. So just like I was sharing my idea with some friends. I said if INEC knew that there were some cards that they were yet to print, why tell everybody that their cards are ready?
Already, yeah.
I mean, you have details of those whose cards are not ready. Why not tell them, okay, so for you, please kindly wait till so time before you go and pick, so that it would reduce the crowd
Hello?
in the collection centers. Hello, good evening, please.
Oh, good evening, my good sister. Well done for the good job and advocacy you are doing.
Thank you. We appreciate.
In fact, I am delighted to speak on this subject matter.
I am delighted to hear from
my
you.
My name
sir.
is Tony Anele, calling from Ijagamo.
Mr. Tony Anele, you're welcome.
Yes, I had once called you on this PVC collection issue. Yes. Okay. Whatever we are hearing, in fact, none should be regarded as rumor. So it is really happening, but it depends. It varies from one area to another.
Absolutely.
As I speak to you now, I collected mine today.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. I beg you, make we just ring bell for you, small. Well done.
Yes, thank
you know,
you
they're easy.
so
We suppose they do Dorime, they follow you like this.
Yes, honestly, what my eyes saw, what I passed through before collecting it, is like someone who has just passed a very important examination. So, do you know that the way they located this both ward and local government is to the disadvantage of so many people? Like Ijagamo, there is no ward in our place. There is no local government near our place. You have to travel from one town to another. About 5 different towns you will pass before getting to Ojo, which is a local government headquarters. But we are close to Ijegu in Alimosho local government, to tell you what I mean. So I had blown more than 6,000 naira going to and fro without success. But now we, the leaders of the community, decided to ameliorate the pains of residents by going there to plead for the PVCs of residents. So lo and behold, so they insisted that we should sign the slip before collection, which we are very ready to do. But today, some people there on our behalf, and I saw mine. In fact, I am so glad.
Congratulations to you, Mr. Tony.
To you. I understand how
so
relieving it can be after so much stress.
Honestly, if they say that is our strength, in fact, I am emboldened that I'm going to vote come February.
Well done. Well done. So, did at any point did you were you lured into being extorted in any way? Did anybody request for any kind of fund or incentive before they could process your PVC collection?
I will be frank to you that did not happen. But the crowd could not allow one to enter the vital places that we should collect. So come today, come tomorrow is why I spent that much, plus the stress associated with it. So that much I can tell. So, okay. But whatever I have passed through, in fact, I am so happy.
It's for the ultimate good, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing.
And
your
congratulations.
Experience. And congratulations to you. And I do hope that you also urge your neighbors and people living around you that are yet to pick theirs to try as much as they can.
Exactly. In fact, we are joining you to do the advocacy. I've been encouraging people to take advantage of this window of going to the ward. But,
yes, because it's closer.
How far the ward is situated from us. But with this system that we have devised, I think it's going to be better.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We do sincerely appreciate you.
Have a nice day.
You too have an amazing evening. Thank you, sir. All right, Lagos, we love to get such feedbacks. At least.
Do you feel the enthusiasm in the air? Everybody's looking forward to the elections. People are hyped.
Juliet, some
it.
people have voted in their mind already.
I like it. Everybody's going. Most people would participate. I think we're going to see less of voter apathy this time.
I do hope so, sincerely. But again, from what has been noticed and complaints that has been made, some people are saying that the reason why you see have a lot of names in the voters register is because INEC is yet to delist some people who are no longer available.
Okay.
And all of that. So I'm hoping that INEC will also look into that before the next election. Not this one, before the next election. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Christopher. I'm calling from Alimosho.
All right, Christopher, you're welcome. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
My PVC, I collected my PVC already. It was very easy. It was very seamless. I was so happy.
When did you collect it? When exactly did you collect?
Yesterday.
Congratulations.
What word? Where did you collect?
At my what do they call this word? One school like that. I forgot the school name.
Okay.
Muslim college. I forgot.
Okay.
Which area is that?
What area of Lagos?
Immediately I saw my PVC. I already felt like I'm seeing a new Nigeria.
Oh shit!
You know that power now. Where you don't collect
it be like energy booster. I feel you.
Thank you.
Well done. So what area of Lagos? What area of Lagos is that you picked your PVC from?
At Alimosho.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And then congratulations. So I keep telling your neighbors, your friends, anybody that has been complaining that they've not taken, but it's too stressful and all that, beg them to just manage the stress and ensure they go and pick their PVCs.
I'm joining their ears now. When it happens, I know say now I
hope God bless you. I hope so you don't tell those people who go say I'm not go vote that day. They don't already decide who go win. Let them know that now them go decide who go win. No,
you
be
get
them.
The power. Your vote will count.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love the energy. I absolutely love the energy.
This is good.
Did you hear what he said? He said immediately he picked up his PVC. He felt like there's this energy.
Yes.
Inside him. I can feel it.
He said that he feels like
there's a new Nigeria already.
Oh,
I love that. All right, Lagos. Phone lines are open 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call us with. If you'd like to do a WhatsApp message to us, it is 0700 903 903 9. 0700 903 903 9. Yeah, you look girl like this. I don't know. How can I say that to you on air? Are you okay, young lady? Are you really okay?
I'm okay, my friend.
I called you that number 0700
903 903 9.
Okay, then the other one.
Okay.
Okay, what? Okay.
We'll get back to that.
All right, Lagos, phone lines are open. Let's take your thoughts. Let's take your reactions. Let's know how easy or difficult it's been for you to pick your PVC. And then if you've also picked your PVC years before now, let's understand what you think about the new extension of PVC collection. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Hello, good evening. My name is Engineer Iskil.
Your name is Engineer what? Yusuf?
Iskil. I am Skill.
Engineer Iskil.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome.
I picked my PVC very long time ago.
Okay.
And I was I'm realizing that it's been a seamless situation all along. But because of the richness of information with respect to what you don't have to say. As far as INEC is concerned, they've gotten very super intelligent young people behind the IT system. I remember the other time I was going to be voting in my hometown. I just spoke to an INEC person who said, it's easy now. Give me your PVC number, give me this. Pam, 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 pam. Okay, you're still good to Ibadan. Your polling booth has been changed to your local government in Ibadan. During the last governorship election, I was there voting. Though I live in Lagos, but it's so seamless and so easy that I think we need to just clear ourselves of the prejudice of the old. Things are actually working and working well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it's something that we can always believe in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the optimism. I do appreciate that. At least this will go a long way to strengthening others who's been, feeling a bit low because of the stress. We do appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling. Let's jump on a break very quickly. When we get back, we would continue to take your thoughts, your reactions on what you think about the extension of PVC collection, right? And then, of course, we're also going to be looking at what your experiences have been in picking up your PVC. After this break, we'll be right back.
If you want to be heard, say it here on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. 90.3 FM.
Papa, mama, brother, sister, this Lagos must work for all of us. Everybody down for Eko.
Oh yes, Lagos people, papa, mama, sister, brother, auntie, plus including uncle them. Better don't land for Lagos State.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
job. His name na Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando. He can't carry one obonge person as the deputy governor. Her name na Funke Akindele. My people, what do we dey wait for? Make we vote for light, vote for change. No be the kind change where they vote before. This one na the original change. How Amumu don't do? Pay they pay.
Everybody
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Oh yes, yes, he's here to change the narrative. Here to make things work in Nigeria and for Nigerians. On Peter, we shall build this nation. Arise, fellow Nigerians, and let's wake up the sleeping giant. Old Peter Obi, a man with great vision and an enthusiast of the real change. The only man we can trust with the nation's finance. Oh yes, for good governance. Let's join hands together and vote Labour Party.
Vote Peter Obi for president.
Supported by Chief Dr. Paul Ezenwa Akudo, CEO, Wugas Intercontinental Limited.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
If you're looking for a place to relax and find comfort, the right place to be.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
To none at the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel, located on 42 Muritala Mohammed International Airport Road. Our rooms are in conformity with international standard and best practices. We accord priority to security for all our guests. Breakfast is free.
That's how start do.
Yay! And we have standard facilities for your seminar and training. For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-7003-333.
Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know. That's how start do.
When I finish downloading this show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get 100% data bonus and discounted data bundles just like that. What are you waiting for? Dial *121# to get started with MTN for me.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
This is your number one radio station at BOP 90.3 FM.
We'll be right back.
All right, it's 90.3 before I say 20.3. It is 90.3 Voice of the People FM. It's still the evening rush. And the hot topic this evening, we are looking at INEC's extension of the PVC collection across the country and what your experiences have been so far in the collection of your PVC. That's what we are looking at. And my name is still Precious, and Juliet is still in the building. We've been taking your calls, your reactions.
And so far, it's been awesome.
It's been amazing. Almost everybody who's called us so far have their PVC. So let's jump on to another call. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, so good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Bishop from Abopala.
Your name is Odushon.
Bishop.
Oh, Bishop.
Bishop. Yeah,
Bisham.
Yeah.
It's okay. Thank you. Just go ahead, sir.
I don't know which time you're talking about. I said officially.
Official.
Oh, that's our official. We know you.
Our official.
Our official. We know
they call
you.
her when now? They call them in foreign tone.
You will say official.
When you say it in foreign tone, we don't get it, and that's why we forget about it easily. All right, official, you're welcome. Good to have you.
But we know you.
Join us again, because we know it's not the first time you're joining us.
Yeah, it's not the first time.
All right, so official, go ahead. Have you picked your PVC?
Yeah. Like I stated earlier, the last time I called, I said I got it in 2015, but I've not used it. So now with what I'm hearing, I heard that you can't use it. Like I already started in the East.
In where?
I heard that it can be used, like in the East.
Okay.
Yeah, so I heard it can be used here. I will need to go back to the East, right?
Where have you been since before the war now? Where have you been since now? The INEC has been telling people that if you know you registered another place and you've moved, that you can ask a request for the transfer of your PVC. You would have done transfer since now.
And the last time you called us, we told you to do transfer. Yeah.
No, transfer had closed. Transfer we don't have closed.
It had closed. Okay.
To be honest, I've not even, like, I never bothered about all this voting of the thing, but it's just that this year.
But one day, let's talk now. One day, so you know, is it not possible that you can just travel on Friday after work, and before Friday, take Friday off, and travel?
Like traveling is not even the issue now. But what I heard is traveling is about 30,000 naira.
Hey, wait, no. By that time, you know, it's because it's the Christmas rush
now. It's
because of the festivities.
Gone down.
By that time, by February, the transportation will come down very, very, very well.
It will come down.
If it is back to its normal price, I'll definitely.
It will likely. We'll do GoFundMe for you, so you go to the village and vote.
Because you have to vote.
Thank you so much for calling, official. But please, you look for a way to go and vote. Then what you do after this particular election, once INEC opens registration window again, then you now apply for it. You can even apply online. You stay in Lagos and apply.
Yeah.
You apply for the transfer of your PV of your ward or units.
This is the first time I'm ever trying to vote. Like,
God help us.
You have to vote.
This first time, climb the mountain, cross the hills and valleys.
You have to vote.
You hear?
All the very important.
Thank you so much, official. We officially thank you. Thank you so much. All right, Lagos phone lines are still open. We'd like to take your thought, your reaction, what you think about INEC's extension of PVC collection. And again, do you feel a bit fulfilled that your complaints have, your cry went straight into the ears of the Lord? Because INEC did acknowledge the fact that they are looking into the fact that there's been accusation of extortion by their officials and also discrimination in issuance of PVC by their officials.
I mean, all those things you've complained about.
Sometimes they say no, it's not true, it's not happening, but now they've acknowledged it by this letter. So I'd like to know what your reaction is. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, please. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Abdurazak. I'm calling from Oshodi side.
Abdurazak, you're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've not gotten my PVC, but I'm planning to travel tomorrow. So all the way to Ilorin to go and collect my PVC.
You're going to Ilorin, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
So I've taken actually because of PVC that I'm planning to vote. So I am going down to Ilorin. I've taken leave from office because of collection.
Okay.
So I don't know how much it takes, but I've gotten a leave of 5 days.
Okay.
So between tomorrow and next week Saturday, hopefully I'll be able to get my.
Okay. Are you also going to take leave during the voting so that you also take leave to go and vote in Ilorin?
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
And they'll give you leave.
This is an exceptional case. This is about the future of our country.
Yeah, so I've planned the leave. It's still my leave for last year. So to collect PVC 5 days, and then for voting period another 5 days.
Wow. Fantastic.
Thank you. You see, I like your patriotism.
Yeah,
like this,
I like it that you have it all planned out.
We do it. Thank you.
I like it.
Thank you.
So I did a call to someone there.
Okay.
And what the person told me was it's a little bit stressful at Kwara State. So, but that is why I took that 5 days. That irrespective of what happened, I will make sure I go there every day
until you pick it within that 5 days.
I've checked the INEC website. My name is there, so there is nothing. Nobody will tell me tomorrow or when I'm collecting that my name, my PVC is not fun.
Okay, so did you get any complaint? Did you get any complaint about extortion, like officials requesting for money from people who pick up their PVC in that area?
Like actually, the way we Nigerians are. So what someone told me was, if you want to go in on time, you have to give some tip-offs before you can enter for collection. So that was what I was told. So I prepare everything in mind. If they want to collect money, I'm ready to give Nigeria so that I will collect my PVC.
No, don't give money.
No, but babe, if it will take him that to collect his PVC.
Let's not encourage fraudulent acts.
Thank you. You see, this is your patriotism, mate. Keep at it. Continue.
Don't give anybody money.
Do what you can to ensure that
Abdulrazak, don't give anybody money.
You.
Abdulrazak, don't give anybody money. Please. Don't give anybody money.
Anytime I got it, once I got it, I will surely make a call back that.
We would love to hear from you. So Abdulrazak, by the way, what do you think about the extension?
Yeah, the extension is good for some people like us that we registered and we are from now in another state. So it will give us an avenue for everybody to plan to go and travel to collect their PVC.
Thank you.
So mine is still there. I have someone in office that is going as far as Abuja is concerned.
Wow.
From Lagos. And the person is flying down. He's flying. I said because of PVC, he said, no, this time around we have to get it right.
Hey,
correct. That's the spirit. That's the Nigerian spirit.
I'm so overjoyed. I'm so wow.
That's the spirit.
Thank you so much, Abdulrazak. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We do appreciate it. We'll be looking forward to your updates once you collect your PVC. You know what? You can even call us from Kwara State.
Exactly.
You can call us from Kwara State. Gong.
Be a reporter in Kwara State.
I will make a call.
Yes.
I will make a call.
Thank you.
If I collect out every day is going, till I collect, I will surely update.
I will be looking forward to that. We're here 6:30 p.m. every day, Monday to Friday.
We now have a Kwara correspondent.
No problem.
Thank you so much.
All right,
thank you. I wanted to say thank you, our Kwara correspondent. I can't be like you know what. We can't have two unserious people in this kind of conversation. All right, okay, Lagos. Phone lines are still open. We love to hear your thoughts, your reaction on the extension of PVC collection and the fact that INEC has recognized that your complaint on extortion by their staff and discrimination in issuance of PVC by their staff. I'd like to know what you think about that. Hello, good evening to you. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, first of the people.
Yes, so good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is God. I'm calling from Shasha.
God from Shasha?
Yeah. So I just want to give my narrative how it has been frustrating for me collecting my PVC. In 2018-19, I did a transfer.
Okay, in 2019, you did a transfer?
Yeah.
From where? Where did you register before?
It was in Lagos, yeah. I was working in the Semester, so I moved down to Ejigbo.
You moved down to where?
Right? Ejigbo,
okay.
Yeah. So I'm under Oshodi Solo.
Isolo, exactly.
Local government.
Exactly.
So I did a transfer and also did a change of name, which was verified, and it was successful.
Okay.
But getting my card has become like, I don't know what to say. Right from 2018-19, I was going to the office. They were saying that it's not ready until 2018 and 19 election came.
What exactly are they telling you? Just the fact that it's not ready?
They said that my PVC cannot be found.
So have you checked your name in the INEC register online?
My name, everything is there. Even my
the new name you changed is still there. Is there the way you changed it newly?
Is there.
That means that means your change of name was successful.
It was successful.
So did you also check? Did you check on your new word if the new word has been effected?
Yes. I know my new word at Debayo Tunike. Everything was successful. But getting my PVC has become something. As I was at Oshodi Solo local government, I went there and they didn't attend to me. They asked me to put to my ward, the area ward, that they are moving there the next. So I went there the next day, which was on Sunday, and they checked for my PVC. They couldn't find it. They didn't even give me any incident form for me to fill. Then I went there back on Tuesday just for them to recheck if they will see my voter's card, and it's not there. And I asked them, okay, what can I do since they are not seeing my? They said after the election, I should come back for a reprint. So it has become something else. And even recently, last week, we were also there for us to check if they will, because there was a lot of PVC with them there. But my name was not fine. Okay, give me the incident form so that we can see, so that they can print our voter card PVC before the election. They said that we should report back to which should be done.
Okay, because I'm aware of these complaints. We've also asked this question to the various INEC. I think we did ask this question to the REC, President Electoral Commissioner, when he was here for Lagos State, Mr. Shegu Agbaje, and he did respond. He said that they recognize that there are people whose cards were not available yet, and that they're doing all that they can to ensure that that those people should check towards the end of the collection so they would get it. So maybe what you would do is from the 22nd, since it's been extended by additional 8 days, maybe from the 22nd you try to go back again. But would love to get what the feedback of would be when you go.
Yeah, but like mine was from 2018 and 19.
It doesn't matter when.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter when.
But I just want to say something because it's a deliberate attempt. Because the day that they came, they were all over close to about 100,000 PVC. But I don't know if PVC has been mixed up.
It may just most likely be the case. At the end of the day, you know what I would say? Before we start having these conspiracy theories, let's also recognize and acknowledge the fact that it's human being that is doing this job. And in anything that a machine and not human is doing, whether it's machine can be faulty, humans can also make mistakes at the end of the day. So let's kindly cut them some slack and try as much as we can.
But when your PVC is not found, they should give you an incident form for you to fill. But they are not giving me any form. And now I've been there at Oshodi. Now I'm at the area ward. They are not telling me I should go back to Oshodi. I've been there several times. So all this back and forth, it's kind of frustrating.
Okay, you know what you do, You know what you do? Kindly send me your details to our WhatsApp number. Your exact details on this complaint. Just complain, make a detailed complaint to our WhatsApp number. I am going to personally send it to the Lagos State Electoral, the REC in Lagos State, right? I'll send it personally to him. I will even see how I can also extend your complaint to Mr. Festus Okoye myself. I'll do my best.
I've emailed them. I've written to INEC. There's no reply.
I understand. I also understand the fact that they're overwhelmed at the moment, even though they won't admit that. But I'll do my best to ensure that I see how I can do to push your case. Please.
Okay.
Just send me the details to do that within the hour while I'm here so that I can quickly get it so it doesn't get missing in transit.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Thank you so much.
We'll be right back.
It's still on 90.3 Voice of the People FM, and we've been looking at the collection of PVCs, right? And we have been looking at INEC's extension of PVC collection and what you think about it, how you think, what your thought is really about that, and also the fact that INEC has been able to recognize some discrimination in PVC collection and accusations of extortion by their people, and they promise to work on it and prosecute those who may be persecuted and all of that. You know, before now, the reason why this is important is before now, when such complaints are made, we hear them say, no, it's not true, it's a lie, we have gone and verified, and there's no issue like discrimination in any of the words, it's not true. So it's more exciting to know that maybe they've eventually realized that is actually a thing, and they've promised to work on it. So they've
these claims, and I came to the realization that they could actually be true.
Okay. All right. So before we get in on the next line of discussion, because we have a guest in the studio, I wanted us to jump on a call. But let's very quickly jump on this last call, and then we'll let you in on our guest that we have in the building. Hello. Good evening to you. Hello. Oh dear, who lost that? Okay, so whilst we are at that, just while we were having this conversation, so we have in the studio Mr. Juliet
Dironi Fade.
Okay, very correct.
So that I should not use Igbo and pronounce the name.
Rivers, everybody's okay. Igbo Rivers. But it's fine. All right, he's the head of media Obi Dati Presidential Campaign Organization. Mr. Diron, you're welcome.
Thank you very much,
okay.
Precious. And Juliet.
And Juliet.
It's
Precious
nice to
Juliet.
meet you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Lagos.
Good evening.
It's nice to be on Voice of the People. I mean, we are the party of the people.
Yes, exactly.
We have something in common.
The fact that we give people a voice, right? Do you people listen to people?
We are a product of the people. We carry the banner of the people.
And then we now give those people the voice.
The voice.
Yes.
You can see.
So you see, we have a lot in common.
There is no us without you and you without us. We're like this, synergy. We appreciate you for coming. We appreciate you. So, I don't know. I'd like to get your thought and reaction. What do you think about the fact that INEC has thought it fit to extend by 8 days the collection of PVC? Would you like to react to that?
Look,
quickly.
It's very clear that this is a different INEC. The 2023 election is going to be a different election. Okay? It's a new kind of INEC because they now have the laws that empower them to do what they had always wanted to do.
Even though Nigerians are thinking that the law is not enough, but it's okay.
Well, I mean, it's progress. It's progress if you consider where we're coming from.
Absolutely.
So it's a good thing. And you see the pressure on INEC this time. We're talking about the voice of the people. It indicates the direction Nigerians are willing to go. If you look at the people who are mounting this pressure on INEC, we want PVC, give us PVC, register us. These were the people that several elections ago, they would rather play football on the field, on the roads, on election days. They were not interested. But this time around, they are very, very interested, and they have the energy to make demand, to back up their interest. This is what is putting INEC and everybody else under pressure.
How do you think that awareness came about, by the way? To what do you attribute this awareness to?
No, it's
because it's unusual. It's like very unusual for us Nigerians to want to be interested in election in Nigeria now.
Well, when you feel the heat, okay, then you see the light.
You feel the heat,
and
yes, then you see the light.
The pressure on this country is much now. So the situation, doing something about the situation we are in has become an existential decision. We either do it or we perish.
How do you think that this latest awareness that everyone has now, and even with the extension of the PVC, how is it going to affect political parties such as yours? How will it benefit you?
We are Labour Party. Labour Party has existed for about 20 years, several elections.
But it's existing on a different level now.
It's a different level now because this is the Labour Party that is carrying the banner of the people. It is the one. It is the special purpose vehicle, SPV, that the people have chosen to actualize their aspirations. This is about the people of Nigeria. They've never been interested in election or politics this much. But you can already see they don't even know the age of Labour Party or anything. All they know is that, look, this is the party that is our party this time around.
All right, so before we move to other things or personal issues, by the way, I'd like to know, there was a time I saw a report, I think a week ago or thereabouts, about the fact that Labour Party is yet to submit names of ward representatives in over 90,000 words across the country, most especially within the Northwest, Northeast, North Central. Would you quickly react to that? Because it's very paramount to the preparation, towards the preparation of
author that.
Okay.
We didn't agree with it, but there's all kinds of disinformation, not just misinformation.
So are you saying that you've done your due diligence?
We are doing our due diligence. We are not under any pressure. Why are they crying louder than the bereaved? We are the people, we know what we are doing. Why are they concerned about whether we have submitted names or we have not submitted names? What is their interest? Let them submit their own names and leave us.
Because you hear that the two other parties, the APC and PDP, are done with theirs, and we're wondering, shouldn't we also?
These are structure people. This is the so-called
structure.
Yeah,
exactly.
I wanted to ask
One
you,
representative is also part of the structure.
Are you worried about the structure? People are saying LP has no structure. Are you worried about that?
We are not concerned about any structure. The structure is a funnel, okay, through which corruption money is distributed. We are not doing that. So we are not interested. All those things up to ward and local governments and all those things, they have that so-called structure. But our structures are on the streets of every city, every village, every hamlet in this country. The people are our own structure. Whatever we need to do, they get to do it.
So you know that ward representatives matter a lot during elections.
We do have them.
They play critical roles during elections.
We do have them.
Across the country?
We do have them.
Within the Northwest, Northeast,
everywhere,
and North Central.
Everywhere.
I appreciate that response because it's very important that we have the feedback so that people will feel relaxed and confident.
I want to quickly jump to the controversial thing making the rounds now. The UK company. Can you tell us what it's all about?
It's not controversial.
About the next UK listing Peter Obi's company.
It's not controversial. It's just the harebrained idea of a particular nomadic guy who is of no particular address, who just exists on social media, find something to say so that he can trend. It's crap. I'm sorry to use that word on radio. Look, this man has been governor in this country for 8 years. And before he became governor, you needed to relinquish such interest before you can lawfully govern a state in Nigeria. That's been done 2006.
So he's no longer at the helm of affairs of the company.
No.
Okay.
All right. Should we go to the stingy thing? I think we should talk about it. Okay. Although he has come out in his own on his own to say things that has brought facts to say that it's not like he's stingy, but he's trying to preserve for the future and everything. Does that really bother you?
Should you preserve while your people stay hungry?
Should you preserve, is it important? How important is it to your party or the leader of your party or the flag bearer to preserve rather than, just like the opponent said, rather than feed the hungry?
No. You see, this wasn't a governor that was doing whatever that was not accountable with security votes. When people are in government, it is all those access to the public till that they worry about. Look, at the turn of the millennium, the United Nations came out with criteria for human development. Okay, they called it the Millennium Development Goals. That's how you measure a government that performed. That's how you measure the value that public money have been put to. And of course, that after 8 years, this man as governor, Peter Obi as governor, became regarded as the number one when it came to the implementation of human development in the. What else would he have been spending money on? Some people did not achieve much in terms of human development, and they didn't save money. This man took care of security, he took care of education. When he became governor, Anambra State was number 28 on WAEC list. By the time he left, Anambra State came to number 1. That's what you apply public money to. He did all those. It's just like a prudent family. In your own family, you still feed, you pay school fees, you pay rent, you maintain the car, you do all those things. And you still have to save for the future. That's how a thinking person acts. There is nothing wrong. But these people, they don't save and they don't do much. They don't do jack. All the money is in their pocket or in the hands of in the pockets of their friends. But you have something to show for your 8 years in government and you still saved.
All right.
What's wrong with that?
Okay. So I would have loved to ask a question about something else, but let me quickly let Lagos know that they can also jump in on this discussion. Yes, you can call us on 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call us with. We'd like to take your thoughts or reaction. We've been speaking with Mr.
Dironi Fadi.
All right. Okay. We've been speaking with him and he's enlightened us quite a lot. We'll let you know in on who he is after this break. Stay with us, Lagos 90.3 Voice of the People FM. We'll be right back.
Downloading the show like this, I will go straight to Tayo's house to eat sweet jollof. Then enjoy this movie on YouTube. It's just that Tayo will now start disturbing me to turn on my Wi-Fi for him when he can easily enjoy data bonus with MTN for me. With MTN for me, you will get.
We'll be right back.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building?
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
If you're looking for a place to relax and find comfort, the right place to be is the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel. At the Golden Tulip Essential Hotel,
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
and best practices. We accord priority to security for all our guests. Breakfast is free.
That's how I do.
Yay! And we have standard facilities for your seminar and training. For bookings and reservations, please call 0815-7003-333.
Ice on my neck, ice on my wrist, you know. That's how I do.
This is your number one radio station at BOP 90.3 FM.
We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Why should a candidate find it difficult to answer the simple question? What secondary school and primary school did you answer? Did you attend?
He lost the qualification. Probably I may have lost my certificate.
No. The
issue is
what is the name of the school?
You know, who are your classmates?
Who are your classmates? Why is there this gap in his past? Why is this gap in his record? We don't want dubious people as president. That's what we're asking. I'm not saying yes, that's what we're asking. We don't understand the person who is presenting himself for president.
So you see, it is in relation to character that our candidate is talking about such things. Not that we have interest in all these.
It's not a job.
All these things they're talking about.
Questions.
Okay, so let me debate a bit. Let me ask you, Mr. Mika, how big of a deal is an Obasanjo endorsement for your party?
Obasanjo is probably the most influential past president we have. He's remained relevant internationally, nationally, and everywhere else. So that is why his opinion on this matter carries a lot of weight. In the past, he's had a course to write letters to presidents.
He writes letters.
He
still writes.
Yeah, but this time he's come, maybe for the first time, I think, to say, this man, especially addressing the youth, this is a man of your future. We've done our best. The future is yours. This is what will help you to move along.
But you know that this is not the first time Obasanjo has endorsed the candidate.
I don't
he
think
has. He endorsed. You know, he's endorsed quite some candidates.
No.
He endorsed Yaradua.
Just hold on.
He contributed in endorsing Buhari sometime. He also did endorse Atiku. At least he did. You know, drop support for Atiku in 2019.
There's a lot of difference between support for a candidate based on his partisan affiliation at that time, which is quite different from a definite endorsement. Not even this goes beyond an endorsement. It's an advice to the youth. Look at your future. Look at what is important. Look at where you should be going to. It didn't bother to tell everybody else, the older people. This is the person to take this country from out from where it is currently.
In any case,
okay.
Don't let's reduce it to just Obasanjo. It wasn't only Obasanjo that endorsed.
Oh yes, we had.
People reacted to that a lot.
Yes, people reacted to
a lot of buzz.
But take everything together.
Okay.
Chief Adebanjo.
Okay.
Endorsed Obasanjo. Chief Edwin Clark.
Yes, I would say that too.
Now, what do these people have in common? These are people with vision of society. You know, Adebanjo is 90-something years old now. He's probably been worrying about Nigeria since he was in his 20s. The same thing, Edwin Clark. Everybody is worried about this country. This is what we are talking about.
Mr. Diro, let me ask you a question. If the tables were turned, if Obasanjo had endorsed another candidate, would you have said the same things you're saying now?
Well, I didn't know why Obasanjo said what Obasanjo said. We are just talking about Obasanjo now in relation to what he has said. I don't know the context under which he would have said it about any other candidate. So if I know that context, then I can react to it.
So you would have said
outside
something
that
different.
Context.
Would you have said something different from what you're saying?
No, outside that context, I cannot react.
So let's even look at antecedents. You know, a lot of people feel okay. Like your party, Labour Party, campaigns we want to take our country back, right? From the people who's put us, I don't want to say the mess that we have been all this while, right? And a lot of people point hands and fingers towards the past president, Olusegun Obasanjo, that, he's been part of the old system. In fact, they dare say he's been part of the old corrupt system. And all of that. So for a country, for a movement that is keen on taking back the country and, improving on the country and ensuring that we do not continue with the status quo, do you think that it's ideal to want to affiliate still with the old?
No, we are in this country. It's not a different country. We are saying this country has a history.
Okay.
Yes, Obasanjo governed this country before. He had his strengths, he had his weaknesses, like any other human being. But you cannot say that the downward trajectory we are facing now was that Obasanjo was instrumental to it. Don't forget, a debt burden was high on the neck of why developing countries were not developing in the past.
But have we associated him to the old regime or not?
Obasanjo paid off Nigeria's debt.
Okay.
Let me just
And that was a big deal.
Okay. All right.
That was a big deal at that time. He had all kinds of reform, procurement reform, pension reform, did a whole lot, but all of which are now EFCC. He did a whole lot. All of what
Mr.
are now being
you have something to say?
Let me just comment a minute.
abused.
Now, this is the contest among people offering themselves for votes from the people. About just giving his opinion from the stands, spectator, like maybe a voter, like all of us. So we need to look at the competencies and the differences between those who were trying to give a mandate to actually execute for the country. And I don't think ever in Nigerian history, since I became very aware as an adult, has the difference between candidates been ever so clear. Peter Obi is a light. And everything you see, the excitement in this politics, the interest you're talking about, the awareness, honestly, this is aside political affiliation, it's because of Peter Obi's promise. Everybody's interested in knowing what is this thing going to achieve. For the first time, we have somebody who, though he has been in the system, his character, his style, his disposition, even his dressing, even his voice is different from the rest. We have people.
Even though people query that he's been part of PDP, so he's been part of the old system too, which is the same thing we're saying.
He's not part of the rot in PDP. He wasn't part of the rot anywhere else. He comes clean. At any point in time, he's ready to put his records on the table. He's not perfect, as Iran said, but he's by far the best of those people who
all right, let Lagos ask the questions, because phone lines have been buzzing non-stop. I'm sure people want to talk and probably ask questions. By the way, we're still looking at PVC collection extension and all of that, so you'd like to chime in into any of these conversations. 0700 903 903 903 and 0700 903 9039. Hello, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Yes, please. Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Emeka speaking from Okota.
Emeka, you're welcome. Have you picked your PVC?
See, when they were saying in the East, I think that was when Obi finished. What Obi did in Anambra State, so there was a day I went down to Anambra State. People were saying that they will not go, that they will cook as if fresh fish and be eating that day. Do you know, I retrieved my card from Lagos. I said that during the day of that, even if it's only me that voted, because of what Peter Obi did in Anambra State, my voter's card is and that time I must surely have prepared it. I'll get an excuse. I'll vote there in the East. You see, the man that spoke last, you see, tears came out of my eyes. The way you promised him that he should send his information to you, that you get it, you take it across to the head of the INEC, whatever. These are how people used to do in other parts of the world, not Nigerians. It's like we are changing. We only know how to pray, but to do it physically, we don't do it. You understand me?
Right.
You see, years back as a small boy, you know, local government, they call staff, laborers, used to sweep streets. If there's anywhere that the road, the third road has broken, they repair it. After those things have been shut down.
Thank you so much. You do appreciate. You do not have so much time. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Lagos phone lines are still open. 0700 903 903 903. We're looking at quite a couple of issues. Before I would even say Jack, phone lines are buzzing again. Hello, good evening. Can you help us turn off the volume of your radio sets, please? Hello.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
This is Engineer Felix. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you. Welcome.
Okay, I greet the guests in the house. Good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you. Good evening.
I just want to make a little contribution. I have my PVC.
Okay.
And no matter what, I'm going to vote. And I'm voting for Peter, the Labour Party.
Thank you.
See, people say, why did Obasanjo endorse?
So this is like open campaign, by the way. That maybe you have to pay us some money.
we know they give shishi.
They give shishi. Now you build station for us.
Now they talk. All
right, go ahead.
We don't know.
You know people said,
okay.
Obasanjo endorsed Obi. If you look at the three candidates, last time I voted for PDP. Do you know why I voted for PDP?
No.
I know that
PDP is better. Atiku is better than Buhari. I don't know why many people vote for PDP. We know that Atiku is better than Buhari, not because he's the best, not because he's that okay and good, just because he's better than Buhari. But if you see this time around, P2B is better than Atiku and better than Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
And better than Shawari and better than the rest candidates.
Every one of them for now.
All right.
Shawari has not been a governor.
It's okay, thank you.
P2B has been a governor.
We appreciate you, so we don't charge you more, sir. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. So it looks like your people are after us this afternoon, but it's okay, it's fine.
Evening.
We're talking this evening. It doesn't matter.
Everybody is our people. Actually.
All right. Hello, good evening to you. Yes, please.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, ma'am. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Nena from Badagry.
Madam Nena, you're welcome. Go ahead, let's hear you. Have you picked your PVC first of all? Have you picked your PVC?
It's in my hand. If you see where I hide them,
It's not Chineke me.
Well done.
Congratulations to you. Well done.
My PVC where they take making younger. It's just for my mama Portmanteau.
No, be smart, you know.
Portmanteau.
You don't think I hear that name, Portmanteau. Congratulations, ma.
Thank you, Jare. I picked it since 2011.
Okay. Well done. Now they take the country back, be that now. Now you don't ready to take the country back, be that.
They ask me this kind of question.
It's the Chineke name for me.
Working me here.
All right, go ahead with what you want to say, ma, so that I don't keep interrupting you.
No problem. I go vote too. That day, if not rain or something, then I go that sunny time. I dey go where for a stage where my station is. So see that the previous day, I go sleep. I go wake up 4 o'clock, go wake to beer. You see the type of caliber we there for P2B. This professor, if you see the grammar, so before you know yourself, if you see the grammar, you will know that we want education. People like that, stimulate them. Stimulate people like this. In fact, my sister, my heart is full of joy that I don't know what I should do.
It's okay, ma. I see you.
Come to us, so yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma, for calling. Well, this is officially not a Peter Obi campaign interview. Just so we know, right? We are having another discussion. You see, your people have come here now. They are everywhere with us. Everywhere. But Lagos, we like you. We like you to share your PVC collection experience with us, and we also like you to, chime into this conversation that we're having. It's very interesting. Let's just get to have your thoughts. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Yes, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Yes, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Chinyere. I'm calling from Okafor.
Okay, Chinyere, go ahead. Let's hear you.
This is my first time to come for BOP stations.
Oh wow! Congratulations to you. You've been on a long time. Welcome.
Yes, I've listened to the program always, but this is my first time.
Thank you for calling. We appreciate you.
I want to greet the guests.
Thank you.
So my question is that, please, we have been talking about president, what of the senators, what of the House of Reps. Yeah, do you understand? What of those areas? Because it's the House of Rep and senators are determining what we are in this country. It's not the presidency. Please, you push it. Tell the guests, let them work on the senator and the president. Let us vote for those people. Please, they are the people who are going to frustrate the president. If we do everything today and go, the president is going to suffer. He cannot do anything. If we do not put to right senators and the rep, the right ones, we are going nowhere. Please, I'm Chinyere. Please, that's my name.
Thank you so much, Chinyere. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Would you like to react to that? Because I have lots of questions concerning that, but let's have you react to that.
Chinyere, thank you very much for that observation. But I don't think you should worry too much about that.
Why?
Because we have candidates across board on all those platforms,
but not in all the states and not in all the senatorial and House of Reps seats. That's actually a concern.
We have enough. We have enough to be. And don't forget, the presidential election and the National Assembly election are holding the same day. So it's not going to be as people are fearing that they won't have senators. We are going to have senators.
Okay, so concerning this, I have a concern. I understand there is huge level of illiteracy in the country, especially within the voting population, right? And on that day, you did rightly mention that we're having all of the federal constituencies and the presidency, vote that day. So usually they give you 3 ballot papers. Do you think that Nigerians are educated enough for the states and the areas where you do not have a representative to press your party for president? They now begin to look for way to press for other parties for the other.
No. The role of the representative is not to help people press.
No, you don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the voting pattern in Nigeria. Usually, what happens when people vote is when you're giving that 3 what do they call it, ballot papers. So if I am voting for president for one party, naturally for House Senate, I'll just press the same party. House of Rep, I'll press the same party across board. But understanding that your party's logo will not be reflective in some of those other ballot papers for federal constituencies because you do not have a candidate for those areas. What happens? How do you think Nigerians are enlightened enough to just vote your party for presidency and then now go to begin to look for who they'll vote for the other positions?
No, let's not take Nigerians for granted. They've been voting.
That is exactly why I mentioned this, because the pattern that they've been voting is actually what I mentioned. They vote same party across all constituencies, across all federal constituencies. That's what they do. That has been the tradition in most areas, at least. In most areas or most times.
Not necessarily. When Peter Obi was governor, he had almost 100% legislators of another party. And
Anambra State is a state. We're looking at the demography of Anambra State cannot be compared to the demography of other states.
The same thing applies across
and we're talking about not sir, not exactly.
The best advice is this.
Okay, sir.
Check out the candidates and vote for who you
Have you guys been doing the needful enlightenment?
Oh yes, a lot. Our people are out in the field, out in the villages,
grassroots.
Out in the
grassroots. Are you getting to the grassroots?
We have many kind of strategies, many kind of programs which are there to make people know the difference and vote the difference.
All right.
I wonder why we think our people are not so. They are savvy when it comes to politics.
We do not say they're not savvy, but we understand what I said before. Well, let's quickly jump on this call.
Party is the fastest growing party. I hope you know that.
All right. Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm Onyeka, calling from Iyanakwaja.
Onyeka, have you taken your PVC?
Yes, since I have taken even my wife have taken her.
Wonderful. All right, that's just what I want to hear. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. This since 1999, this Democrats that I think the Fourth Republic. I have been watching and looking because of the kind of the results we are getting. But to be sincere with you, it was because of this phenomenon that made me, I said, no, I must register this time around. In short, I and my wife and others, we made it compulsory and we were able to get registered and get our PVC. So we have seen, number one, the Electoral Act. The Electoral Act of 2022 have given hope to Nigeria. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. So, and we looking at the kind of candidates we are having this time around. So we have said we have tested Tudumbu at least. I have been in Lagos since only God knows when, at least not less than 40 years now. So I know in and out of Lagos, and people telling me who beat Lagos. I think it's something that I laugh at. To be sincere with you. So when you look at the record, you go straight to the record. What have this man done after 80 years of Anambra and Lagos State? You compare the two and know where you're heading to. I know that this time around is the time for Nigeria to take back their country. Enough is enough.
All right, thank you so much. We do appreciate you. All right, so let's quickly see if we can jump onto some WhatsApp messages because we have quite a couple of them. So Egege from Agege says, good evening VOP. Now it is quite clear that Nigerians have woken up from their political slumber. Everyone seems to be interested in choosing their leaders. In my view, I could see clearly now that whoever wins the coming election will govern to his best because politics in Nigeria is no more business as usual. Besides, my advice to Nigerians is to vote individuals of acceptable antecedents and not based on political parties affiliation. That's what you said. All right. Okay, so I'd like to have your final thoughts, Mr. Dino, very quickly because our time is fast spent.
Well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity, and we thank Nigeria for this overwhelming support. But we are not there yet. We have to push. We have to be sure that all our last mile activities are well engaged in. We need to be sure that we get our people. So not only must you be obedient, make sure that you remind other obedients that, look, this election, this is how we are going to do it. This is what it is. So mobilize, because you are the structures that we have. You are our structure, and don't forget that we are in this because that's what you want us to do.
Okay.
It's the Nigerians who want to take their country back. We are just on an errand for the people of Nigeria.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Meka. I'd like to hear your final thoughts.
I think PWB has brought a new promise to Nigerian politics, and this has excited so much excitement. But as the Rogers touched, we need to move beyond that. All the OB, OB, all the shouting will not have any purpose if you don't get your PVC and try to convince as many people as possible to come with you to the final ballot box. Not just that. Nigerian politics has so many other uncertainties. You must stay there, make sure your vote is counted, and follow through on any emergencies.
Until it is uploaded to the portal. You know that's a new deal now.
And even after, I want to tell Nigerians, this is our time. We have a competent man. Let's stand behind him. Let's take back Nigeria.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate INEC for the extension of the PVC?
Well, it's good. It's good. I'm 95% very happy about INEC. But you still have to maintain a little bit of skepticism.
Thank you.
INEC, we're watching you. Do your best. We are watching. We are doing our best.
Thank you so much. So we'll be speaking with Mr. Emeka Onwocha. He is a member of the Peter Obi media campaign team, right?
Yes,
and Mr. Diron Onifade. Diron Onifade. Forgive me. Oh, my instincts failed me again. So he's head of media Obi Dati Presidential Campaign Organization, and we have been speaking on everything Peter Obi, PVC collection, INEC, and the election and Labour Party. Thank you for obliging us, and we just kind of stole you. You came around and then we grabbed you. Thank you for honoring us. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Wishing you all the best. All right, Lagos, the show continues in a bit after this break, and we will be looking at the music industry in Nigeria. I mean, it is, thank God, it's Friday. So how possible is it for an artist to soar in the industry without being part of a record label? Record label. What is it about? So if you know it's thank God it's Friday, right? So let's do some music business.